We'll be doing alright with your Christmas of wine. But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Hi everybody, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. Happy Christmas in July.
Happy Christmas in July. We're back at it.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And click the little bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video.
We've been uploading lots lately.
Yes, Christmas in July is nonstop.
I don't even know what day it is. I mean, yeah, we've just kind of been watching ones that we wanted to watch that we haven't seen usually.
Yeah.
But this one's a little different.
So this one, I'm surprised I didn't watch this when it first premiered. I'm very surprised.
I feel like this was on before in the background. Like, this was something that we watched. I think we only missed the first, 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then we went back to rewatch the whole thing, and oh boy.
Well worth it.
So today we are reviewing Five-Star Christmas.
Was it 5 stars for you?
Definitely.
This is a whole new rating system.
Definitely. We're already revealing it. We're not even going to script. Yeah,
well, we'll see you next episode. So, what's this one about?
When a travel writer, who is notorious for going incognito when visiting Airbnbs, is suspected of showing up unexpectedly at their dad's new bed and breakfast, the Ralston family all pretend to be guests in hopes of a good review. Lucy, played by Bethany Joy Lenz, falls for the only non-family guest, Jake, played by Victor Webster. But she can't share her secret in spite of her growing romantic feelings for him.
What did you think of?
Okay, so we accidentally stumbled across this the other day, as you mentioned, and we didn't even plan on reviewing it because I didn't see it when it first premiered in 2020. You didn't see it when it first premiered, but we got sucked in.
It felt necessary,
right away.
Yeah. We were like, oh, we're gonna have to review this one. And by the end, both of us were like fully in, and we're like, okay, we'll have to go back and watch the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, right off the bat, of course, great cast. Bethany. You know, I think she's like a treasure. I'm so happy she's become a Hallmark staple. I just love her in everything.
Yeah, I feel bad for not putting her at the top of my list because she definitely is. But you know,
she's so good. She's so good. So it was funny, and it had a really unique twist on a story that we have seen before.
Yeah, it was a good twist. It was kind of a good angle on that.
Unexpected and unpredictable twist. That's rare.
Not unpredictable. They just caught us off guard with a bait and switch.
Us off guard. But how often do you get caught off guard in a Hallmark movie?
Yeah, not
it's
often.
So predictable usually, right? But I did not see this one coming.
And back on the cast was very good. It was very varied. It was like there was like every age group covered, and you know, even Victor and Bethany don't really necessarily seem too close in age.
It works. And the chemistry was fantastic.
Another movie could have had Victor and Beth Thompson or whatever, you know, because it was like every age gap was like 5 years.
Yeah. I thought this was one of the most enjoyable and entertaining Christmas movies that I've sat through ever since I even started watching these religiously.
Yeah, definitely. This is up in my top 5 for sure.
For sure. I think it broke all the archetypal, sappy, romantic, formulaic Hallmark things that Hallmark usually churns out. I think the director made some interesting choices. It was a wholesome movie, but it was funny and quirky and just like really unexpected.
Yeah.
It kind of like throws you for a loop. You think it's going to be just the run-of-the-mill, same old thing, but it really isn't.
Well, they managed to develop the characters really well. Like there was a lot of really good writing where they kind of told a whole backstory with just one line. And there was one line where Bethany's sister, Grace Beatty, or whatever.
Yeah, I think her name was Amber in the movie.
She said something to her sister, like, "You're not the boss of me anymore." And it just like even just that one line was so powerful because she like shot it back and said, "I know I'm not the boss of you anymore." And it was like told a whole shift when their mom died and like how they spent the last 15 years. And it was just written into sort of a quip, but a pretty heavy punch.
Yeah. And navigating multiple storylines, which this one kind of has, right? And it has a whole ensemble cast, a great ensemble cast. All of those factors could be very tricky, like could be a recipe for disaster, especially in terms of storytelling and pacing. And they nailed it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like even, there's other movies that are kind of on the same level as this that might hit the same posts, but they would have a failing with the grandmother character, or somebody is not really pulling their weight, but every single character.
All the subplots work.
Yeah, and all the acting was great too.
Yeah.
Paula Shaw.
Paula Shaw, fantastic. So let's talk about performances.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, for me, Bethany is the standout here. She's just so naturally funny and quirky, yet she's very commanding on screen, but not in like an in-your-face kind of way.
You know what? It is, but it is kind of in your face. That's her, but that's her style. Like
but
she's like a powerful girl without being like girl power. Like but she'll be the man in the relationship, even when it's like a big guy like Victor.
I want to pay attention to her when she's on screen. I want to.
Yeah.
I get very sucked in every time she's on the screen. Whatever she's saying or doing,
she's fun to watch, and she definitely stands apart from any of the actresses in Hallmark. I feel.
Definitely, her energy is like contagious. I almost either want to have her as a friend or I want to be her, like one of those things, because I think
she's cool and sweet and funny and like wholesome, but also still cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, she's got like everything.
I really like her.
Damn, you're spooning.
Yeah, I have a girl crush.
Well, okay.
Girl crush. And then, of course, we love Victor Webster as well.
Yeah, he was great.
He's so debonair.
And, but he can be laid back and chill and sort of a subdued character. And in this, he was actually, an alias and kind of trying to hide.
Incognito.
And he even said in the movie, he's like, I don't like to draw attention to myself.
Yeah.
But he does it in a way where he still feels like he's the lead actor, always. Yes. So he's
commanding, too.
Yeah, a lot of the male actors, they kind of like, they'll let the girl take charge. And,
usually,
And especially in a movie with Bethany Joy Lenz, you need to have somebody like Victor Webster or Tyler Hines. Like the only ones that can really handle her.
Yeah. No, that's true. But they worked together great here. I thought the chemistry was fantastic.
I loved it. And they were cute.
It wasn't forced either. It seemed very, very natural. And in fact, I loved that she kind of was the pursuer. And she kind of made the first move, like a flirtatious kind of move. Which was really cute, actually. I really liked that. And then, of course, as we mentioned, the whole ensemble cast is fantastic. Paula Shaw.
I seem to be a little late for this lovely party.
We always love seeing her. She's always like very fun. You could tell she's having fun.
She's speaking in a Russian accent the whole movie.
Would you please get me a drink? Thank you.
She definitely embraced, the role that she had to take on as a fake guest in the family Airbnb. I just want to mention the dad. I thought the dad was fantastic. Robert Wisden.
Yeah, he really was.
He's Canadian. He's English born, but he's Canadian.
Good call on hearing that he was English born. I don't know if that's actually in his accent
I'm
or
not
if
too sure, but I thought
English,
I heard
it's perfect.
Some little cadence thing.
But yeah, he's a great actor. He really delivered.
So great. Such a great performance of just a loving father who's trying to bring back some joy back into the family after the wife passes away, trying to do something fun and exciting by starting this Airbnb.
He was kind of nonchalant in the beginning, like, just something I want to do, and not that it was the house is in trouble.
He played the dad just fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. The family dynamic was perfect. Like I actually felt like they were a family, even though they're pretending not to be. It was like it's a very weird line they danced.
So what about Nit Picky?
It's not really nitpicky actually, because they kind of covered it. And I was wondering, because when we started watching the movie 15-20 minutes in, he comes in the house and calls her sarsaparilla. And I was like, what the hell's that?
We didn't know the reference at that point, right?
And then I started looking into it, and I'm like, it's an herb, and it was in like Dr. Pepper or root beer or whatever. And then both of them sort of schooled each other. They went for the last candy cane and tried to school each other who knows the most about sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
And he knew more, but saying it was poisonous, and then but there's a lot more. I guess maybe they didn't do more research, but it's been outlawed by the FDA.
Still?
It's you're not supposed to cultivate it or consume it. It's carcinogenic. It can cause cancer. It can cause hallucinations. So I was wondering.
They were sucking on those sarsaparilla candy canes.
That's what I'm wondering. It's it's just Christmas trip out. I'm sure that you can synthesize the flavor without getting people high.
Oh, it's an interesting detail, that's for sure, to include in a Christmas movie and make candy canes out of sarsaparilla. I wonder if that actually exists somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah. So sometimes we like to just touch on certain elements that harken back to our original list. And I think here it was just really cool to see various romantic subplots. And they all worked, and we all saw like enough. None of it felt rushed. You know, I felt like we watched enough of each one of this romantic subplots develop.
Yeah.
You know, which was very good. So ding, ding, ding. The writer and the director. So there's 3 writers here credited on the IMDb: Stephen Whitkin, Michael Elliott, and a teleplay by Alfonso H. Moreno. So the first 2 don't really have much else on their IMDb, but Alfonso does. He's a writer on One Calls the Heart, NCIS, The Guardian, The Practice, like huge shows. Like he's part of like an ensemble writing kind of thing. Like you can tell he's playing with the big boys. The director here is Christy Will Wolf, veteran Hallmark movie director.
She did a great job with this one for sure.
Awesome. This is probably one of her best ones too. Some other directing credits include Love in Action. We liked that one actually. Falling for Christmas, A Cookie Cutter Christmas, which I love, and Eat, Play, Love. Yeah, some great Hallmark movies there.
Indeed.
So why don't we go to our Christmas meter?
Christmas meter.
Yeah.
See, I didn't change it this time.
Good. Well,
So-
obviously we loved this one. We think it deserves a rewatch. We think it deserves to be as part of the classics now, you know, even though it's new, but
New classic.
new classic
It's a
for
new
sure.
edition.
I'm gonna do 11 Pipers Piping.
That's quite high on the list.
Almost perfect.
That's almost perfect.
Almost perfect. 11 Pipers Piping.
I am going to give 5-star Christmas, 10 Lords of Leaping.
We're always like one difference. Sometimes you're up, sometimes I'm up, whatever. That's
But
cool.
yeah, we're kind of in agreement.
We loved this
But we don't
one.
know ahead of time.
Why don't we do our Christmas hit or miss list?
Bring
Let's
the
do
Christmas
this.
list. Bring on the Christmas list.
The Christmas fake out, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
The whole movie was fake. It was pretending,
Yeah, I
pretty
like
much.
that.
So that was cool.
Fake on a fake.
Yeah.
A Christmas party.
I would say yes.
Yeah, Christmas
Family.
festival also counts
Oh, yeah,
as
the
a.
festival outside. With
Yeah.
okay, that's totally true. A character with a holiday name,
Yes, Holly.
right in the beginning.
Yeah.
They just got that in there. Oh my God.
Reference to picking out the perfect tree or decorating a tree.
Definitely, both. They picked out the tree and they decorated it. It was very cute. Ice skating. Yes,
Was there?
I said yes.
Santa makes an appearance.
Definitely. It's the dad. Spoiler,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's the dad, yeah.
Spoiled the whole thing.
A character obsessed with Christmas. I don't think obsessed is kind of a stretch, you know? So I don't think there was a character obsessed with Christmas.
No, I mean Walter, the grandfather, I would be the closest, but
But not
I guess
really.
nobody was really obsessed.
No.
A hot beverage.
Yes, definitely. Horse-drawn sleigh? No, I don't remember seeing that.
There wasn't.
No, okay.
Christmas in the title. Yeah, ding.
Granted a Christmas wish. I don't think so. No real like magical
That's basically
element here.
always in with Christmas magic.
A
Snowball fight.
Snowball fight. No, I don't remember this. No?
No, they made snowmen.
They made snowmen. They were making balls of snow.
I thought it was gonna happen, but.
But no, not a fight with it. Caroling. Yes.
Well, was there caroling or was it just singing out loud? I think we were gonna
Both.
change this back.
No, there were both. There were carols,
Caroling.
caroling with carolers,
Mm-hmm.
and there was also singing out loud, which was the Blue Christmas scene, and there was a whole discussion about why he doesn't sing out loud.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Well, yeah,
Because they saw
like
some
the-
carolers singing at the festival. Yeah,
Got you,
definitely.
and that's how they went into the whole Blue
Yeah.
Christmas thing. Christmas magic.
No,
Eh.
no. Mistletoe kiss.
No.
No, they don't need mistletoe.
No, they kissed in front of a tree. Digital fake snow or fake snow.
So we're gonna say yes, but they mixed it in with what looked like a snowblower thing,
Yeah.
right?
I also think he just had like styrofoam in his hair, you know, and they do.
Maybe they put some in the hair and then put digital. Either way, they didn't
I wanna try
overuse
that.
it. They didn't overuse it, and it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so obviously we loved this. We rated this really high. We definitely think it's worth a watch.
Very much so.
So let us know what you thought about 5-star Christmas. Was it a hit or miss for you? Would you give it 5 stars? What would you rate it on our Christmas meter? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, all those things. And we'll see you next episode.
Very soon.
Bye.
Bye.